My heart broke for her. She looked so afraid. I wanted to take her pain away.
All the kids involved were so overwhelmed. We just tried to make them feel safe.
I felt helpless, like there was so much more I should be doing to make things better for him, but I couldn't find the right words.
I struggled with my own fear and trauma after the hurricane. But I needed to find a way to help my kids deal with their feelings too.
These are the voices of adults who are close to children in the immediate aftermath of a traumatic event. They might be parents, family members, teachers, clergy, first responders, medical personnel, humanitarian workers, or concerned volunteers. During those critical first hours and days after a trauma, adult presence and support is especially important for children. Any adult can make a difference for a child who has suffered a traumatic experience, regardless of the type of event. Keep a few important tips in mind. Provide safety. This is the most important tip of all. The feeling of safety after trauma is paramount, especially for children. Trauma survivors often describe feeling fear and vulnerability. Any small gesture of safety goes a long way. Talk with the child. Help the child understand, if possible, what happened in the event. Stick with the facts. There is no need to ask a child to discuss his or her own experience, but be available and ready if it is helpful. This allows him or her to make sense of emotional reactions such as fear or grief. Hold the child. If appropriate, human touch can be very beneficial for children who are afraid and feeling vulnerable. In the aftermath of a frightening experience, touch from a trusted adult or someone trying to help can be a big part of making a child feel secure. Never force this, as it can be unwanted, but making yourself available is an act of protection, safety, and comfort. Relax the rules, but maintain structure. It is okay to allow for some changes to rigid rules in an attempt to show the child you understand the magnitude of what happened. However, children respond well to a schedule and regimen that they can count on to remain the same, especially when things around them seem to be changing or uncertain. For example, young people can be excused from school immediately following an event. Soon after, however, they may find comfort in the structure offered by school, even if classes are modified in order to discuss what happened. Help others. Giving your time and energy to others who may have also experienced the trauma is helpful for everyone involved. It helps those who need you, empowers you to feel like you are actively making a difference, and provides a good role model of service and giving for children who might be looking for an example to follow. People who share a traumatic experience can also experience the strength and hope of healing with others. Trauma is difficult for everyone. There is no single right response after a traumatic event. Recovery is a process and requires understanding from others and time for healing. However, everyone needs to feel safe and cared for, especially children. Knowledge of a few important tips can arm you with strength that you can share with children who might be especially frightened and vulnerable in the immediate aftermath of trauma. It allows you to help, and with that help comes hope.